Would you Adam and Eve it, Spurs fans? The worm is turning. Spurs fans have seemed to have gained clarity regarding aggregators. On X, they've started turning against these aggregators, the so-called ITKs. They're nothing more than glorified second-hand merchants, aren't they? Spouting and spouting and spouting. You could even say the great tap-up merchants like Ornstein and fucking Romano are just second-hand. It's all second-hand news. In reality, do Spurs actually know what they're doing? I doubt that very much. Just 17th twice. And the aggregators and the ITKs are still spouting out the Billy bullshit regarding incoming players. They don't even know about outgoing players as yet, do they? And as I said, do Spurs even know what they're doing? No, they don't. They can't do. Not if they're paying 100 million for a Newcastle midfielder, or 100 million for a fucking West Ham centre back or midfielder. It ain't going to happen, is it? You know, come on, let's face it. 100 mil, mate. These players aren't worth 100 mil. This is the case of the agent putting cash in Romano's back pocket, saying keep spouting it until it happens. Keep spouting it until it happens. And that's all they're doing. Or in the case of the internet, they're engagement farming. And that's all they're doing. Just engagement farming. The minute a lot of Spurs fans have stepped away from X and YouTube and give themselves a week's rest, and they've gone on holiday, you will find that you are still more knowledgeable than most of these YouTubers, most of these people on X, because nothing is fucking happening. It's the World Cup. Everyone's more concerned with the World Cup now. It's gone to knockout stages. And so you step away from it all and you think you're gonna miss something on the internet. You ain't never going to miss nothing. In this day and age of digital media, you're never going to miss nothing, are you? And does it really matter if you hear the news an hour after? Does it really matter to you? It doesn't, does it? The same as when you got on YouTube, when you got these channels with the clickbait. And there's one particular channel last week, or was it the week before, they gave you clickbait about a certain person being signed. 2.5 hours they engaged for on the platform. So they took 2.5 hours of your time, and you ain't never going to get that back. This is my argument with these sorts of content creators on this platform. They're not just telling you bullshit. They're taking 2.5 hours of your life, not 10 minutes. 2.5 hours, mate. 2.5 hours you could have had playing with your kids, walking the dog, keeping fit, talking to the missus, planning. You could have been selling something. You could have been writing out adverts. You could have been doing all sorts of stuff in this digital age to make yourself some wonga, to fulfill yourself. But you're sitting here and you continue to watch these channels. All football fans do it because they're so engrossed in the transfer window, because it's become big business for the football clubs, right? And it means so much to you football fans, who you're going to have in your squad next year, because that determines how well you play. Apparently. It don't matter because you're a football fan. You support your club blindly anyway. So it doesn't matter who you have in your squad in reality, because you'll be here when the transfers are gone. So please explain to me why it matters so much, why the transfer window is such big business. It's only big business to the content creators, the owners of the ITKs. It's only big business to them. And that's all it is. To you and me, we've been here since the 80s, mate. And we'll be here in fucking through time, fucking when time forgets us, you know what I mean? So I'm not understanding all the hype around it. I really aren't. Have I ever understood the hype around it? Not really. I don't know whether I've not got, when everyone else goes left, I tend to go right. And that's the way I live my life, I think. I thought all Spurs fans used to do that. Then they become hooked like a drug on these on the transfer market. You know why? It's because of hope and loyalty. You hope your team signs someone better, and because you're so loyal, you hang on every news item, every presenter, every Spurs fan you see on Talk Sports, Sky Sports, YouTube. You hang off of every word they say. You ain't got to do it no more. You ain't got to do it no more. We are here to help you. You can step away. So when you go on holiday this year, just step away. Just forget it all. And when you come back, guess what? You'll still be a fucking Spurs fan. That's all that matters, isn't it? That is all that matters. So give them a rest. Give the aggregators a rest. Give the ITKs a rest. Give the content farmers a bit of a rest. They need a rest. They definitely need a rest. Mate, come on. That's the end of this video. I've took up 7 minutes and odd of your life. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a good one. God bless.